Shalom, first and foremost, we give all praises and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakwadash. Double honors to Elder GMS Rule Well. Peace, salutations, Shalom. All right, this is Revelations, just to remove a stumbling block that may be before any brothers or sisters, Akim or Akwath. This is Revelations chapter 9. And it says, Revelation 9 and 6 to be specific. And in those days shall men seek death, and shall not find it, and shall desire to die, and death shall flee from them. That is not talking about World War III. That is not uh, death is going to come upon this place with perfection. You know, um, nobody's going to be desiring, you know, to die. If you do, you'll get your wish. Your wish will be granted. This is talking about World War One. During World War One, you had people who were killed. You also had people that were maimed and they were messed up. And when you're that maimed, you're going to want to die. You're dealing with trauma, dealing with shell shock. Look at this. Who want to live through this shit? Remember Samson when he was blind and was tied to those two pillars? He didn't want to live, kill his enemies and himself at the same time. So that's not a way to live. That's why people are going to want to seek death. But people were seeking death. Now they showed you like testimonies that some people were getting better. That wasn't everybody, and wasn't even the majority. You had people who were seeing stuff that just bugging them out, or just stuff that they saw. You know, so there were people who during that time, because if you I'm gonna start back a little back further because this and let me actually jump up to Revelations 9 and 12. It says, "One woe is past, one, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter." So there's only two more woes after this. So woe means destruction. It's past, which is World War I. Second destruction, World War II. That's the the second woe, World War II. And one woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter. And so the two more woes of World War II. Now, jumping over to Revelations 11 and 14, it says the second woe is past. There come two more after. Now he says the second woe had already passed. The second woe is past, and behold, the third cometh quickly. He says, now the third, he said there's two more after. He said in Revelations 11, he says that second one already passed. Why does it say the third woe cometh quickly? Or World War III is coming quickly. And by the time the books were open and understanding was given after Abba Bivens came on the scene and his truth started to flourish in the 1970s, World War I, World War II was already over. So now that the books are, the third woe cometh quickly. So you have the third woe. Now, ushering the kingdom of Yahweh Shai, Yasharallah, getting back on top. But going back to Revelations 9, read just a little bit of it. It says, "And the fifth angel sounded, and I saw a star fall from heaven unto the earth, and to him was given the key of the bottomless pit. And he opened the bottomless pit as the smoke of a great furnace, and the sun and the air were darkened by reason of the smoke of the pit. And there came out of the smoke locusts upon the earth, the scorpions of the earth have power."
When the world went to war in 1914, the Wright brothers had made the world's first powered flight only a decade earlier, and the airplane was still in its infancy. But the remarkable advances made in aviation during World War I are still at the core of air power today. I'm Indy Neidell. Welcome to a Great War special episode about the war in the air. Now, to say the first planes used in the war were basic is an understatement. Cockpits were open, and instruments were rudimentary. There were no navigational aids, and pilots had to rely on whatever maps could be found, which might even be a school atlas or a road map. Getting lost was commonplace, and landing in a field to ask directions was not unusual, as was flying low alongside railway lines, hoping to read station names on the platforms. But throughout the war, there was an upward spiral of technological developments, as first one side and then the other gained the advantage, and ever more effective aircraft replaced the basic machines that took to the skies in 1914.
So these are your locusts right here. Because the Most High uses a similitude when he's speaking to his people. So you're going to see are similar to these fighter jets. Those are how John decided to describe them. Planes fly low to the earth. And Revelation 9 and 3, and there came out of the smoke locusts on the earth, and unto them power. That's lucky. And there came out of the smoke locusts upon the earth, and unto them was given power as the. How do the scorpions have power? They have it in their tail. It's a very unique animal. Their stinger is in their tail. On the jets, some of those dogfighter jets, Red Barons, they had gunners on the back of them, where their whole purpose was to shoot at anybody in the back while somebody's chasing them, because those planes sometimes going, they go in the same direction. So if somebody's behind you and it's an enemy, you gotta use that tail to sting. This has been edifying. Hope this has removed any stumbling blocks for those who might have had some. And on that note, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Ruel, peace, salutations, and shalom.